started at the grocery store. I remember when I used to be on the subreddits, right? One of the subreddits I used to be on was like keto. This was like in the beginning when I started weight loss journey, right? That was in 2019. And I remember seeing a post from a guy, kind of an older guy, just looked very normal. He was like, it took him 3 years, but he got down to where he wanted to get down to. And this is his life now, right? It's very calm, mellow post. Whereas most people be like, oh, I lost 50 pounds in 2 months and shit like that. His show was like 3 years, maybe 75 pounds. It's a really calm, mellow post. And I knew that one day I probably have to come back to that. Like, that's probably the way I would have to go about it, for it to last long term. It has to be like something where it's not just racing towards the target, it's like reaching the target, but it's like when you reach there, you have learned enough things and you have adapted to a new way to live, because eating the way I used to eat, it's only gonna make me yo-yo. And now I'm anti-yo-yo. I know the urge will come to want to water fast or something, but for now, the goal is 3 pounds a month. And if I do better, that's awesome. Now that I'm more active, go to the gym and all that, I think it will drop a little bit faster, but I'm not forcing it. I do all that stuff because I love it, because I like it. I don't do it saying, hopefully I lose weight by doing this. You know what I mean? That's my approach. Hey, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, the American African. Just a little update. I'm hungry, yo. Like, I wake up hungry, And I don't eat breakfast. I don't like eating breakfast. But I think I'm going to start eating breakfast, Because, again, I'm not actually trying to do fasting or anything. It's just that I naturally kind of fast just because I usually eat in the window. But I think it's getting to a point I'm going to go outside the window and start to spread out how I eat based on hunger. Because, like, I actually get hungry. Like, right now, I'm making this video because I'm hungry. Like, I get hungry. Like, hungry as shit. Like, the hunger is so insane that it's, like, constantly reminding me, like, something is reminding me, hey, I'm hungry. Hey, I'm hungry. Hey, I'm hungry. So it's like, I got to address it. I don't want to be hungry every day. I want to get hungry because I'm supposed to eat. Other than that, I don't want to just be hungry all the time. So I've been thinking about breakfast, right? Like, what am I going to eat for breakfast? Because I don't want to eat breakfast to the point where I go to sleep. I think that was the issue I've always had with breakfast. Not always, but I've had with breakfast lately is that I feel like, normally, let me just be real. When I eat a meal, it's usually heavy, right? And if I eat a light meal, I'm always looking forward to that next meal. You get what I'm saying? But I think my breakfast would just be just a normal meal like I've been eating. And, I'll take it from there, because imagine getting hungry by 8 a.m. and you're like, okay, I'm going to eat. Once it's 12, I'm going to eat. And like you're working or you're doing whatever you're doing, and then it's just constantly reminding you, like, I'm hungry. Your body just keeps saying, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hungry. Okay. I've always kind of wondered, how could I be hungry, but I have so much energy? That's why I don't really address it. Just be like, yeah, we're going to wait till 12. But it's like, what's the point of waiting? I'm not intentionally trying to fast. I don't have a diet. I'm just eating the way I think I should be eating. Like, period. Like, if it take 4 or 5 years for me to lose weight, it take 4 or 5 years for me to lose weight. I don't feel like doing what they call yo-yoing. I don't feel like doing the yo-yoing. Nothing wrong with it though. I'm just kind of tired. It's like exhausting. I'm finally exhausted. So it's like I'm just trying to do it the right way, right? So naturally, I think this is something I always had to address, or I will always, I have to address it. Eating throughout the day as hunger arises, and not eating to the point I eat so much that I'm like mad tired, you know? Because I usually wake up between, I think lately it's been like 4 a.m. sharp, but let's just say between like 4 and 7 a.m. I'll wake up, right? First thing I think about when I wake up is the gym, right? Do I have gray hair on my eyelid? You know, I'll be like, all right, I want to hit the gym. So, yeah, I've been going to the gym. Yeah, I've been going to the gym. I started going back to the gym. I enjoy it. I do like a nice little 20, 30-minute session. Sometimes I come home and do some more. And then I still have energy, but it's like I'm in pain. You know what I mean? In good pain, though. So I think that's also part of the reason why I'm hungry. It's because I'm a lot more active. This past weekend, I definitely got probably 35,000 steps in. It wasn't intentional. It's just like I had a lot of shit I wanted to get done. Like a lot of errands to run, a lot of shit I had to get done. You know, as soon as I would get out the house, like 9 a.m., I wouldn't get back till like 2. And I would have gotten a lot of steps in, a lot of walking. Not because I wanted to get steps in, but just because I had a lot of shit to do. But at least I got it in. I kind of feel it, but only in like the bottom of my feet, you know? But yeah, what I would say about changing the diet, right, is like the number one thing I notice is like energy and how I'm able to apply energy and how applying that energy and the motivation to apply the energy, it all changes, right? So it's like now I have energy and I don't sit on it, you know? I don't just say, oh, okay, I got energy and I just like sit in front of the TV. It's like, no, I want to use this energy. Like I want to do something, right? Little mini projects or whatever. I want to go see this. I want to go see that. I want to build this. I want to build that. I want to break that down, take that out. It's like that energy is there. And I used to think, you know, because I'm so heavy, I wouldn't be able to have this energy at such a heavy weight. So I have to wait till I come down first, right? I'm starting to realize that it's very much a reality that I will be walking every day. Like it's coming, yo. March is here. The weather's getting better. It don't even matter what the weather is because I don't really care, you know. I'm just gonna start getting my steps in. Start walking around, man. Seeing how it feels again. The number that comes up in my head is 3 miles. You know, 3 miles, 3 miles. Or as I call it, spin around the block. You know, so I'm getting the gear together. I'm getting the gear together, you know. I'm getting the gear together. I'm getting the gear together, you know, so that I can get my steps in comfortably and frequently, you know. I'm getting the gear together, you know. And once I got the gear together, I'm going to step out. The final piece. And I kind of already have shoes I could use, but I kind of like them as my everyday shoes, and I don't want to use them to walk, even though it's just walking, right? It's just walking, like, who cares? Either I'll get a second pair of the same shoe, or what I'm more likely to do is buy a shoe. It's going to be a running shoe, but that's, like, good for walking, you know, that I can use every day. It'll be nice if I can get some. Now, I have gym shoes. So I'm not going to get a gym shoe that's also a walking shoe. I'm going to get a specific shoe for walking that's very comfortable to walk in, that's very responsive, you know. And I might talk about it. I might post it. I plan to. You know, now I have a computer I can use to edit. You know, I repurposed one of my 3 work laptops, and I repurposed it that I can kind of use it to edit and shit. And it's pretty powerful. So yeah, I tested it out. I got the setup going. Like, I'm good to go again. So I'm planning to share more about what I'm trying to do and the results, right? The most important part. I think my last weigh-in was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. So I'm gonna try and at least weigh in monthly. But when I start to get very, very active, like the way I want to get, and I'm surprised I'm getting there so fast. When I start to get very, very active, not forcefully, mind you, this is just natural, me. Then I plan to weigh in more frequently. One of the main things I'm trying to manage is my anxiety. Like, I don't want to be too anxious, overly anxious, make modifications, do things that are very extreme. I'm trying to calm myself down, take this thing so slow and steady, so that way it really lasts. You feel me? So this is like long term. Like, I really want to succeed forever. I don't want to just like succeed for a couple years, you know. So that's my approach. Going outside and feeling that weather on my skin, that nice weather, the nice sun. I start thinking about all sorts of things, you know. It's mostly about being active, being outside, walking around, exploring and shit. So it's starting to come back to me, you know. That food coma that I was in, I'm slowly recovering back to me, you know, back in full control. I'm slowly getting there. You know, what I've been eating lately, I started eating fish. Yeah, I added fish into my diet over the weekend. Before, I was just eating like turkey. I think there was 1 or 2 occasions I had chicken. I was mostly eating turkey. No, I had some fish. I had tuna before, but like canned tuna. But I actually went out and bought salmon fillets. I've ate it twice, and man, I was like, I actually enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed turkey. But after I ate the fish, I went back and ate turkey, and it just wasn't the same. It doesn't mean I'm tired of it or I stopped eating it, though. I still got turkey, still continue eating turkey, but it was nice to have some fish, you know. And again, this is a long-term thing, so I don't want to just eat one way. I'd rather eat in a way that I can maintain. So that way, you know, I won't yo-yo. Yeah. So 2024 is like the year of anti-yo-yo for me. Again, I'm not knocking yo-yoing. Do what you gotta do. I went through it 5 years. I said enough is enough. Let me just do this the way my doctors have always said to do it. Let me just give it a try, you know? What is that? A low-carb diet, walking a lot, moving a lot, being active, you know what I'm saying? It's simple, very simple. You start at the grocery store, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I'm proud to say, let's say in a month and a half, I haven't had any chocolate, any fried chicken, any French fries. What else did I used to eat? Burgers. Nothing wrong with all this food, mind you. It's just that me and what it does to me and the way I act to go and get it. I gotta have it. It's like cocaine, you know. I had to put down my cocaine habit, you feel me? You know, I had to put down that food that was just so addicting and just focus on food that I eat it because I'm hungry, really. Like, I got fish and turkey and all that shit in the fridge. I'm not like, oh, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say that I will have to moderate, cut out, I'll have to really think about it, is nuts. I made the mistake of buying salted almonds. You know, there's like 4 dispensers of almonds, and the labels are not correct at the store I went to. So, moms, the labels are not correct. They all say 0 mg sodium, right? The one that I normally get is like, it's called like unsprouted almonds or something like that. It's definitely unsalted. It was out. So the one right next to it was this one called Tamari almonds. And I've had it before, but I couldn't recall if it had salt or not. And the other two, they don't have salt, but they're like just a typical almond. I don't know how to describe it, but I can actually tell the difference in taste. So I was like, nah, I remember the Tamari, they're good. they're decent. And I think I even said they weren't good. Like they didn't have that like that fresh feeling. But I ended up saying, let me just get them. I got them. They had salt. I was like, damn, this shit tastes good. So it definitely made me get back into that state where I'm like, I can't wait to have nuts again. I can't wait to have nuts tomorrow. Oh, I finished eating for the day. Let me have some nuts. It's gotten me back to that point. I don't think it's a bad thing, but the thing about nuts, right? You can have just this much, right? Just this much, and that could be 1,000 calories. Whereas you could have turkey, that much, it could be 500 calories. You get what I'm saying? Now, the nuts will fill you up, definitely, but it's almost like it's all fat. And even though I'm doing low carb diet and all that sort of shit, right? It doesn't help. Like eating those almonds, okay, it give me energy, but being that I can eat so much in such a short period of time, it's just like, don't need it. It's nice to have to like, okay, I'm about to eat for the first time today. I gotta cook, but I'm already hungry. Okay, I don't want to wait till my food is done. Okay, have some nuts. It's good in that sense. So if I had like a little baggie, right, I was putting a little bit in it. I was like, all right, this is my bag for today. It'd be like cool like that. I've done that before. I might have to do that. But having a jar of it, it's basically like candy, you know. The salted ones anyway. The unsalted, I just want to have them just sitting around in my house. But other than that, I don't like crave them, you know. But the salted ones, they definitely induce cravings again. So based on my, you know, my current plan and the way I'm eating, I got to cut them out. I have been thinking about like apples, oranges, bananas. Like, when am I going to incorporate that? I'm thinking like month 4. You know, right now we're on month 2. Maybe like month 4. Or maybe as I start walking, depending on how my body responds, like blood sugar wise and all that sort of stuff, I might need that. I might need carbs, you know, in my diet soon, but I'm still going to keep it low carb in general, you know. So, what I'm doing right now might not be the funnest, the most exciting thing, or something that I even really want to do, but I'm enjoying it. I won't even say I'm enjoying it. I'll say I think it's working. It's okay. I feel great. You know, I'm happy. I'm able to do what I need to do in life. So I'm sticking with it, you know. I'm sticking with it. And whereas with like water fasting, I'd be like, I know it's going to work, but I don't necessarily know what's going to happen afterward. This one is like, there is no afterward. Like what I'm doing now is just what I continue to do. So it's a whole different perspective, you feel me? So I look forward to continuing with this and seeing how it goes month by month, you know. We shall see. Our fridge look like today, you know. This is pretty much what we having to eat today. Some turkey, some eggs, over some spinach. Kind of like, I don't know, it's basically a turkey bowl. Let's chop some cilantro, some green onion in there too, along with some garlic, yellow onion. I forgot, this is like some type of pepper. Maybe it's Italian sweet, I don't know. And bell pepper, you feel me? So yeah, that's what I've been eating, yo. I haven't really got tired of it, but I had fish a few times and I enjoyed the fish, so that's always a good thing. You know, that's always a good thing. So, you know, it's 2 a.m. Previous video said it's 3 a.m., right? But you know, daylight savings and stuff. So the biological clock still is on for 3 a.m. So it's 2 a.m., but in my mind it's 3 a.m. So I'm headed to the gym, you know what I mean? Plan to get a long workout session in. So to the point, I might not be able to lift my arms for a couple of days. But I don't plan on doing nothing other than maybe going for some walks. When I wake up now and when I finish working, I be thinking about walking. Like, I need to go for a walk. Need to go for a walk. Just got to get my walking gear together. I think I want some shoes dedicated for walking. I don't want to wear my everyday shoes for walking, only because I plan on walking long distances outside. I might have to walk through grass and dirt and all shit like that. So I could though, but I think it's kind of stinky. So I ain't gonna do that. So I plan on buying some shoes for walking soon. Maybe some New Balances, you know. I used to love New Balances. I haven't bought a pair of New Balances in over 10 years. So they be on my mind. So I might get some New Balances just for walking. But I don't know yet. Who knows what I'll come away with. But I'll show y'all when I cop it. Yeah. I've been water fasting since January. I just been sticking to the script, you know what I'm saying? Just just trying to eat a good diet that will naturally get my weight down and something that I can sustain even after I've got my weight to a good place where it should be, you know. And I'm coming to the realization that the real weight reduction, yeah, it will come from the diet, but it'll also come when I start exercising. Like when I start exercising, that will be like the main way I lose weight. Because the way that I eat, it's increased a little bit if I'm to be honest. But it's because I was hungry all the time. Like, let's say right now it's 8:30 a.m. I woke up at like 2, well, like 1:30 a.m. because I went to sleep at like 7. But I went to the gym by 2 a.m. I got out the gym by like 3:30. And I ended up eating by 5:30. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like it's 8:30, I'm hungry again. But since I've already ate a full meal at 5:30, I don't want to eat again so early because I could eat 3 times a day. Like, I'm not limiting myself. If I'm hungry, but I try to keep it to like 2 meals a day because I also snack a little bit throughout the day as I get hungry. So like right now that I'm hungry, I'm not gonna eat a meal, but I'll probably eat like an avocado. Yeah. Until maybe like 11 or 12, then I'll probably eat a meal. Something like that. I don't know. And I'll probably eat some almonds too. That'll definitely fill me up. A little bit of almonds. But I've been working on my food budget. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's important to be on a diet or whatever, and then also have a budget so that, because you know that when you're trying to eat on a diet, you could easily overspend because it's like you're going for a goal, and because you're going for a goal, you just want to reach your goal no matter what the cost, right? But that cost is important. So what I've been thinking about doing, I already done it, is I created a food budget, but I have to fine tune it. It'll probably take me like 1 to 3 months to get it right. But I finished up the first version today, which was pretty much me going over what I've been spending and highlighting what I need to reduce it, what I need to do to reduce it. And most of it will involve buying in bulk, wherever possible, you know, whether it's vegetables and fruits or meat. Got to just try buying bulk. And that will actually reduce my cost significantly, like significantly, because normally I buy organic. You know, if you buy an organic, you go spend double over time. Like, I noticed that organic food tastes better. Maybe it's just me, but organic food, like it's like the food, the quality is just better. It's just undeniable. So I tend to indulge in it. That's why my favorite grocery store is Mom's Organic Grocery Store. That's my favorite. Um, and really, the funniest thing is in Mom's, I literally stick to the outside of the store, not even intentionally. But yeah, I just like all the natural stuff, you know. So the fruits, the vegetables, the meat, the nuts, you know. It's that little L, the eggs. I just stick with that. Um, so, you know, I went to Wegmans this morning though, and I bought in bulk. And I covered everything except for enough meat to last like a week. I still need to figure out how to get the cost of that down. But with the meat that I bought today, I definitely cut it in half. Like what I was spending before, I cut it in half. It's just like, do I want to stick with this? I'm kind of scared of Wegmans meat. Okay, I've gotten sick twice eating Wegmans meat. Any other grocery store I go to, I have never gotten sick from eating, and it's specifically their chicken. I don't know. So I bought some more of it. You're like, why would you do that? I bought some more of it, and I'm gonna try and cook it more, and see if that changes anything. But I don't know. I don't know why I go to Wegmans. I used to go to Safeway. I used to be Mr. Safeway, but I kind of got tired of that store. I don't know what it is about. I think it's like how the prices increase. It kind of pissed me off, and their meat selection isn't as good as it used to be. I really don't like Safeway anymore. I've never been a fan of Giant. So that leaves like Wegmans. I haven't been to Shoppers in like, I don't know, 20 years. That leaves like Wegmans, Shoppers. There's Harris Teeter. I could try Harris Teeter. But one of the reasons I go to Wegmans is they have Fresno pepper. They have like a nice pepper selection at the Wegmans near me. So I'm a fan of pepper. I don't know where it came from. When I was young, I hated spicy food. But now, I'm a fan of pepper. And I even like non-spicy peppers, too. I like the texture. I like the taste. I like putting it in my, my protein bowl. So, yeah, I decided to add lemons into my diet. Squeezing some lemons into water. I'm going to be doing that every now and then, because I'm trying to get off the Zevia. Zevia is very expensive, and I notice I can go through a 6-pack a day like it's nothing. And I realize this is so weird. Let's say I'm water fasting and I'm drinking Zevia and I stop water fasting, I'm not addicted to Zevia once I stop water fasting. Also, if I'm eating and I drink Zevia regularly, I could get addicted to Zevia like that too. So if I'm eating and I'm drinking Zevia, then I start water fasting, I don't want Zevia. I'll just drink like lemon water. If I'm fasting with Zevia, water fasting with Zevia, and I stop water fasting, I don't want Zevia anymore. So I just decided to leave Zevia alone. I don't know the long-term effects of stevia anyway. So yeah, I'm like every now and then. So the good thing about the budget is Zevia is very expensive, right? And with my budget, I set a limit to how much I could spend on things for like drinks, right? So let's say it's pretty bad. Let's say it's like $20 a month, right? Towards Zevia and lemons. That sounds so low. But I did my calculations based on the cost of lemons at bulk and how often I think I would drink it. So Zevia is like, so if I buy a 6-pack of Zevia and it costs me $7, right? That means yeah, anyways, I'm still working on it. But I can do it. It's just a matter of, will I actually do it? Like, do I actually really want to do it? A lot of the stuff I'm going to cut back on, cost-wise, I won't even feel it. The one that I will really feel is the meat. Everything else, I'll be all right. It's the meat. So I'm going to do some research this weekend, probably visit a few grocery stores and try and find the best place to get bulk meat that's healthy, tasty, and that I can eat regularly. Because getting the pound of ground turkey from Wegmans, I'm sorry, from Mom's, it's costly. That's $18 a day because I eat 2 packs a day. So that's $18 a day. So I decided I have to cut that off. I really love that meat though. I'll miss it. But uh, when I did my math, right, if I was to eat 2 packs a day for 1 month, plus tax, right? You add taxes to it, that's $500 a month. And that's just on the meat. That's what I was spending the past 2 months. That's when I started. Yeah, like 2 months. That's what I've been spending on just meat alone. There's the occasional days where I eat just 1 pack, but for the most part it's 2 packs. Even avocados, right? Organic avocados from Mom's is $2.50 a avocado. Wegmans is $1.30 an avocado. I think even at Giant is cheaper than. I think Giant you can get like 75 cents. Even Aldi you can get it cheap. I haven't been though since all this inflation shit. But I bought a bag. I bought a bag of avocados from Wegmans. It's just a 4 count though, but for $3.49, so that's under $1 per avocado. I shouldn't be paying more than $1 for avocado anyway. It's just that once I go to Mom's, even if I go there for just meat, I'm like, I might as well get all this stuff from here. I don't feel like going to different grocery stores. And usually I do it during like lunch break or something. You know, I'm usually like in a rush. Grocery store back home. So that's why I've been buying organic. It's not really intentional. But now that I've been feeling it in my pockets, I decided, all right, it's time to really do this food budget. I'm trying to clean up my finances anyway, so yeah. Just came back. Just came back. Just got back from my first walk in 2 years, man. My first intentional walk in 2 years. The last time I had an intentional walk, I guess it's not quite 2 years, it was December 2022 when I went to Vegas. That was the last time, yo. I intentionally said, let me put on some shit and let me get my walk on. And you know, I was out walking for almost 2 hours. In that, for almost 2 hours, you know, I didn't get very far. But you know, at 400 pounds, you do what you can do. But my mentality is one day soon, maybe later, I don't know. I want to do that like every day. You know what I mean? Felt good though. You know, I went through about 6 ascents. 6, I was counting. Because every time I was about to go through an ascent, I thought about it ahead of time because I already know the path. Are you ready for this on your first walk? And I was like, man, I could do 6 miles. Thank God I ain't do 6 miles though. But yeah, it was nice. It was actually nice because it was cool, you know. And I'm sweating, even though it was cool. But you know, I'm just happy to be a little active again. You know, it's been a while. So keep getting active like that. It's time for that weigh-in for the month of March. You know, I weighed in about 3-4 weeks ago. So I'm feeling it today. I just came back from a 4-mile walk. And I've been working on like a food budget and shit like that. And you know, things are moving pretty well, you know what I'm saying? Trying not to diet, trying not to fast, just trying to eat what I believe I should be eating and not overeating. So let's get that weigh-in going. Okay, looks like I dropped about 3-4 pounds, which is actually a shock to me. I thought I would have gained some weight. So I'll take that. I will take that. Um, just bought this shirt. It's a 4X Nike golf shirt, and I love it. Like, I'm happy I bought it. When I was first buying it, I was like, man, 4X hasn't really been fitting nicely and all this sort of stuff. But I mean, this one fit pretty good. You know, it fit pretty well. So I'm happy with it. Will I wear it out the house? Nah, this is a work shirt. Not later on though. Later on, and I drop some more pounds. My stomach ain't as big. I probably wear it to work. Right now, it look crazy. It look crazy, you know. But I like it. It's super stretchy. I didn't know golf shirts was this stretchy. They might be the way forward, and they light, breathable. It's almost like a workout shirt. It's just that the fabric is not as nice as cotton, you know. For the past 2 weeks, I haven't eaten anything but the foods that I believe I can't get addicted to. But I've learned, I won't say I can get addicted to anything, but there's foods that I didn't think I could really get addicted to that I learned that I could even get addicted to those. And once I get addicted and I try and get off of it, the thing that I go down to kind of like plays with my mind. Or my mind plays tricks on me, telling me, oh, that thing that you were having before, it's not really that addictive. Because look, even this one that you didn't think you could get addicted to, look, you're getting addicted to it now. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Moral of the story, salted almonds kind of got me. But today I had double chocolate cookies. I had 6. I had a pack of it. And it was weird. I went to the grocery store, you know, and I just said, I was just walking. I was like, I want that. And I was like, yeah, I can have that. And it's weird like that. I can't explain that feeling. I can't say it's addiction. I can't say it's cravings. Because let me tell you, if I go into the liquor store right now, I won't say, oh, let me have just a glass of wine. I know how good and nice that shit is and how I make my time go by, you know. But you know, it is what it is. I'm pushing through. I'm happy with my results. I'm losing weight as scheduled, you know, 3 pounds a month. That means by the end of the year, I would have lost at least 30 pounds. And if I continue that every year for the next 5 years, I would get my weight permanently down because there'll be no binging, there'll be no relapsing. You get me? That's the idea of abstinence. Kill relapsing and binging. Foods that I've discovered I'm kind of still kind of struggling with, kind of, it's like eggs, uh, nuts, things that I can get a hold of really fast and it's fast consumed, very fast to consume, you know, and somewhat tasty. If I, because even when I eat eggs without salt, boiled eggs, soft boiled, I can eat 12 in a day, easy. So I had to stop buying eggs, but like I probably buy eggs once or twice a week. But let's just say once a week I'll buy eggs because it depends. Do I buy a 6 pack, 12 pack, or 18 pack? I learned I can't do 18 packs unless I eat 2 a day and I stick with it. Once I get up to 4, then it's like why not 6? Why not 8? And everything I eat, I put in my fitness pal. I put it in there. I look at it. I know how many calories I'm consuming. I know the macros, fat, the carbs, and everything. I'm mostly focused on keeping my carbs now, right now. At first, I was kind of monitoring my calories, but I said if I monitor my calories, no, I can monitor my calories. If I count my calories, then I'm dieting, and I don't want to diet yet. Right now, I'm just trying to regain control completely of how I eat, how much I eat. So the idea right now is to just watch myself and try my best not to overeat. Usually when I limit how much food I buy in a day, I do pretty well. But I've started creeping up again. My grocery bags are getting heavier and I'm spending A lot of money on groceries, yo. Um, but I'm fine tuning my budget, and I would say in the month of April, I will do very well with grocery spending. Today I went into Aldi. I realized half of my answers are in Aldi. As far as vegetables and all that stuff, vegetables, fruit, I can get them in Aldi for a very good price, especially like cilantro and shit like that. So the only other hurdle I will have is buying bulk meat for cheap. Wegmans sells like a 3 pack of ground chicken, $12. So it's like 3 pounds for $12. That's the best deal I've found so far. But I haven't really went deep diving. Since I started my weight loss journey, something's been telling me to visit a butcher, find a butcher that will sell you meat, good amount, fill up your freezer, whatever. And I still haven't done it yet, but I know I need to do it. I know I want to do it. And I know I'm going to do it this year. I want to be able to buy good meat, cheap, bulk, not addicting. So the poultries, the white meats, the chicken, the turkey, is one more. Or fish, but nah. Yeah, if I could find a place to get bulk fish, fillets like salmon, trout, cod, whatever, tilapia, I could probably load up on that. That's not a big deal though. It's mostly chicken and turkey. Once I get that under wrap, I think I got the vegetables now. I know where to get bulk vegetables for a good price. Aldi. Um, and once I get the meat under wrap, then it's just stop snacking as much as I've been snacking. I think the key for me with snacking is if I do buy a snack, I need to buy it that same day. It needs to be a very small amount. That way, if I keep going and getting it every day, I'm not hurting myself financially or fat wise, how much fat I'm taking in. Because when I buy a lot of nuts, I eat them all in one day. I eat them all in 24 hours, if not the same day. Um, I'm not as bad with nuts as I am. I'm not as bad with eggs as I am with nuts, but it's all it's all things I'm processing. It's all things I'm trying to work on and eliminate. Um, Last weekend, or let me say 2 weekends ago, so like a week and a half ago, I went for a walk, 4 miles, and then the following day 2 miles. It's probably more than that, but you get me. And after I did that, uh, it killed my legs, but I love the pain, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this every weekend, every week. I'm gonna do it at least. I'm gonna walk as much as I can. I like it. Um, there was some challenges, but I pushed through them. Like one time, I questioned myself, like, why did you walk so far? Good thing you didn't do 6. That's when I did the 4. But if I would have did the 6, I just wouldn't have done the 2 the next day. So either way, it's like at least I'm gonna be pushing for 6 miles a week of pier. I'm going outside to walk. I might start hitting up the trail soon. Sneakers are coming soon. I'm gonna have to buy some sneakers, man. Some sneakers. I've got gear. I'm still looking for like a nice vest that will fit me. My fat ass, man. I need a nice vest that can encompass my stomach. You know, talking like a 4XLT, 5XLT, maybe a 5XLT. And I just want to get my walk on like crazy, man. And I just miss being able to jog and run every day. I miss it. 10 miles a day. I miss it. But let me tell you something. When I get there again, I'll cherish it. I'll cherish it. You don't miss it until you lose it. It's your boy, the American African. Thanks for rocking with me on my weight loss journey. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.